Hello everyone. In this presentation we are going to understand how to interfaces two switches with a microcontroller. Say for example, here we have one switch which is a yellow color wire is interconnecting the one switch with P2.0 of the microcontroller, and the green color wire is interconnecting another switch with the microcontroller 2.1. So 2.0 is connected to one switch and 2.1 is connected to one switch, which can be used in bit set reset mode, which is one of the special feature with respect to the controller. So all the four ports are bit set resettable. So P2.0 and 2.1 is a bit set reset mode where one bit is used for, that is P2.0 is used for one switch which is for incrementing the count value, and P2.1 is used in the bit set reset mode which is for decrementing the count value, and the 7-segment display is interfaced with port 0 to display the count value. So this can be considered as a volume up and volume down button in a TV remote control. So let us assume I am pressing the volume up button, so volume is getting incremented if I pressing this switch. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I am decreasing, if I pressing the another switch which is connected to P2.1, so the variable is getting decremented and you are able to see the decrementing value 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So press this, it is getting incremented. Pressing another switch, it is getting decremented. So wherever you are incrementing and decrementing the values in an electronic gadget, this is how the values are getting incremented and values are getting decremented. When you look at the code, you can understand much better. So the two switches are there. One switch as discussed, one switch which is connected to P2.0 and another switch which is connected to P2.1. So switch 1 is for volume up, switch 2 is for volume down, and we are using the same variables. And then this is the unsigned character. This one-dimensional array is for converting the binary BCD value to 7-segment code as discussed, a small delay routine as usual, and then here we are doing code conversion, binary to BCD and BCD to 7-segment. So once equal to C%10 will do binary to BCD code conversion. P0 equal to A of 1s. A of 1s is converting BCD to 7-segment code, and then 7-segment value is sent out through port 0 as we discussed. So there are two functions if you see. One function is for switch 1, if statement. One if statement is for switch 1, where when the switch 1 is pressed, it will become 0. So it coming inside the statement is true, it comes inside this and incrementing the C variable with a delay of 50,000 to prevent the keyboard debouncing. And similarly, when the switch 2 is pressed, this condition is true, so this statement is true. So the program execution comes inside this if statement, and then it will decrement the C variable with a delay of 50,000 is for preventing the keyboard debouncing. So the two switches, one switch is to increment the volume as we see here through the if statement, another switch is to decrement the volume through this if statement. So these two if statements will help us to increment or decrement the C variable, and that C variable is binary, so that is converted to BCD and then it is converted to 7-segment code, and then it is sent out through port 0 where the 7-segment display is displaying the numbers very clearly from 0 to 9 as we see here. So if we see here the hardware kit, when you reset 7-segment display 0 0, one switch is pressed, volume up button is pressed, volume is getting incremented, another switch is pressed, volume is getting decremented. So this is how volume up down or channel up down in our TV remote control works, or wherever there is a up down switches are there, those switches are working like this only. So that concept is understood with the help of this presentation. Both the hardware and software is clear for incrementing and decrementing. Thank you very much.